Hey guys, so first couple disclaimers. To the first disclaimer to the person I know who's going to watch this and write some stupid comment. Yes, I do like to waste my time with this because after working 2 jobs, I like to take a little time and play World of Warcraft for a little bit. So, uh, if you want, and I implore you to do this, go to Nixium, go to Noble, go to Talius and Evital, go to all the people who play World of Warcraft and say the stupid crap you do on my videos to them. You will get decimated in the comments. But there's the first disclaimer. Second disclaimer, if you want to do this yourself, you have to go here to the Argent Vanguard. You can't just come straight here. You actually have to do all the quests there. It'll start there and it kind of moves forward. And then it finally culminates in a defense of this. You get here, it's all scourgy. And then you're just kind of standing here waiting things to come up. And at first I thought mine was broken, but the Lich King kind of talks throughout it, so just kind of keep killing things and he'll eventually talk. It takes, even as a level 70 evoker doing like 14 million damage to these guys, it took like 5 minutes to do. If I remember, I had to have my friend and a guildie help me the last time when I did it like the first and only time. But all of this...
We shall triumph!
For this, A Tale of Valor, which is...
The end of the Scourge draws near.
A quest line that was implemented pretty much for one of the developers' brothers who had died of cancer. So it's a good quest line, and it's probably one of the only quest lines that will get you emotional, because again, this was implemented for a very real person who died of cancer. I mean, Blizzard was, even if it was one of their members, they could have been like, oh man, sorry your bro died of cancer. But no, it's not a super long quest, but it's a long quest. They didn't have to do any of this. So Tale of Valor. Perhaps you've heard the praises of our missing hero. Crusader Bridenbrad was in the Broken Front aiding the attacks against the Scourge when the undead army came down upon them. The many men of that allied force scattered, but Bridenbrad alone returned and dragged more than a dozen men to safety, one by one, through the carnage. He has not returned since. He was spotted heading to the far northeast towards the Silent Vigil, bringing him back to me so that I might honor him for his valor. So, High Lord Tyrion Forgering at the previous Crusader's Pinnacle has requested that you locate the hero Crusader Bridenbrad at the Silent Vigil in northeast Icecrown. His fire pit will likely be most obvious indication of his location from the air.
Courage is our greatest weapon.
Alright, so... Oh wait, did I not pick up the thing here? Oh, it's right there. It's like, where is it? Okay. Now we've got to go up there. The first time I did this quest, I didn't read any of it. Like, well then how do you know what it's about? Well, because I went back and I saw a video about it, like a year or so later. And then I kind of always meant to go back and do it. I just never did. But I was thinking about it, was it yesterday? I'm like, you know what? I was gonna actually do this video yesterday, but then I'm like, no, it's so late now. I don't really want to. But again, it's a really good quest line. You know, Blizz, I don't know about now, but back in the day, they were just... I mean, there's a kid with the Make-A-Wish Foundation, I think, who, if you start out at Mulgore or just go there in general, there's that kid who's like, can you help me find my dog? That was a kid that was pretty much dying. And then Ashes of Alar and pretty much any Burning Crusade weapon that had Phoenix in it was dedicated to him. You know, you die, the Phoenix dies and reborn. So, but here we are with Bridenbrad. Back. Careful! The plague has gripped me, and I'll not see it spread to. I'll not see it spread to you, nor anyone else. All right. I know why you've come. They sent you to bring me back, but that cannot happen. I carry the plague of undeath, and I'll not share my fate with those near me. Emotional already? God. No, I shall stay here. My only regret lies in that, in what I may become when death grips me. I do not fear death itself, but I loathe to consider serving that traitor Arthas. Yeah. Leave me and see to it that I have, that no one else comes looking. I mean, honestly, he could have just set this whole place on fire and burnt himself in the process, but he didn't do that. I was looking, you would do me a great disservice if you were to expose anyone to the plague that I carry. Alright, so now we go back to Tyrion. That star's looking, well, never mind. I was gonna say that star was looking awfully bright. Yeah, this is one of those quests. I don't get emotional. But I think this is going to be one of those quests. And again, it's a great quest line. And I don't know if they've done really much like this since. Like, they've put in things for people who have died. I mean, I remember Robin Williams, when he died, they put in, like, a genie-type character for him. You know, it just doesn't really do anything. He's just kind of there. But quest lines, this was 2008, you know. And if I remember, we get teleports. So I think Moonglade is the first place we're going to.
Only by working together can we succeed.
The taking of Crusader's Pinnacle. Okay, yeah.
Find the strength within you.
Bride has contracted the plague. I cannot imagine a worse fate for one who has devoted his life to the ways of the light. Nor can I fathom leaving him to die without lifting a finger to help. No, undeath shall not be his fate. We will find a way to aid this hero.
Each of us has a role to play.
Yeah, where is it? I think we have to go all the way over there. Over to the other place. There are those of this world that can tap into power unrestricted by the bounds of our immortal frames. Powers of restoration, powers of life, and powers of light. And Bridenbrath is no ordinary man. His valor and devotion shining through, we can only hope that one of these beings will intervene and bring this hero back from a fate worse than death. Go now and speak to Archdruid Liliandra and Argent Vanguard. Request passage to Moonglade and seek the aid of Keeper Remulos.
Do not lose faith.
Yeah. I don't remember if the portal opens once we're done. I mean, I remember the quest itself. I just, like I said, the dialogue and all that, I just kind of skipped through it. Okay. Where are ya? Not that. Where are you? Where are you? All right. For some reason, it's not popping up on the map.
I am listening.
It's always a pleasure to meet heroes such as yourself in this forsaken land. Is there some form of assistance that I can offer you? Yes, I want to go to Moonglade. Go with the Loon's blessing. You can always just take the portal in Orgrimmar or Stormwind, but it's just easier to get direct passage there. I think mages have a Moonglade teleport. I don't remember. Or is it Druid? One of them. I think it's mages. All right, Keeper Remulos. What's up, dude?
How may I aid you?
The Emerald Dream has become a dangerous place. I grow increasingly concerned for those who have sacrificed their waking life in Azeroth. in hopes of saving it. The Keeper's Favor.
By the wisdom of Cenarius.
Hello, child. I understand Tyrion's request and trust in his judgment. We will see what we can do for this Crusader Bridenbrad. What you ask is no simple task. The Scourge are not of this world, and many have failed in attempting to strip their corruption over the years. In a being of nobility and light, all is not without hope.
Do not stray from the path
Hope
ahead.
within the Night Emerald Nightmare. What we need exists only in the Emerald Dream, acorns that are infused with the powerful restorative magic. Many places in the sacred glade are closely tied with the dream, and my shrine is among them. I will send you into the dream to send us into the dream. You'll see it's not the Emerald Dream. To recover some of these acorns. Be prepared, though, Evoker. For this method, entering the dream is dangerous, and it is very likely you will be beset by nightmares. Recover a few acorns quickly, and then depart it from my shrine, or pinch yourself to return to our world.
Good luck.
And this was the Emerald Dream back in the day. Just this. As you can see, it's clearly not the Emerald Dream. Acorn, there's an acorn. I was like, great. Like, is this thing messed up or something? One acorn. 2 acorns. 3 acorns. Okay. All right. Christ. Come on, take us out. There we go. Sleep. Welcome back to the waking world, child.
My vigil is eternal.
It's become dangerous place. Yeah.
Until we next
It's
meet.
good to see that you were safe. Have you recovered those acorns?
Do not stray from the path ahead.
I shall open a portal to you back to the druid that brought you here, which is great. You and your crusader have my well wishes, and I hope that this acorn is able to purify your crusader and save him from the wretched fate that is the plague.
Good luck.
Thank God for portals. All right. Yeah. You can see me getting a little choked up. I don't usually get emotional with things, but considering this quest line is coming from a very real place, you know, and knowing what happened to the guy's brother, it does hit a little harder. So yeah, it is getting me choked up a little bit because this whole quest line with the dialogue is just really well done. And again, they didn't have to do any of this, but they did. Next, I think we have to visit Alex Straza after this. If I remember correctly. It's Keeper Remulos, Alex Straza, and then the doll in Shatreth. So. What's up, dude? You've come to help. Ooh. Ah. A man of culture, I see. I knew you would return despite my warnings, but I'm pleased that you heeded my desire to not risk anyone else. Why have you come back to me? Tyrion sent you to Remulos? Oh. Okay, well, they just finished it. They just finished theirs. Tyrion sent you to Remulos? I'm flattered. One does not call favors in which with beings of such power idly, no matter how noble or altruistic. altruistic they might be. You two are kind to have gone to such lengths on my behalf. You have my thanks. Plant the seed. I am ready. I feel refreshed, renewed, but the plague still grips me. Not to worry, I am still eternally grateful that you went through such lengths for me. A complete stranger. If nothing else, you brought me a few more precious... if nothing else, you brought me a few more precious hours, not plaguing this world as a hideous undead. Thank you. Please extend my thanks to Tyrion as well, and let him know that it's been an honor to serve beside him. Now we go back to Tyrion. Ugh. This quest is gonna break me. Oof. Also, while I've been playing, I've been able to do this upgrade to this stuff. It's pretty cool. You can kind of take regular gear or this certain gear that you get and kind of make it into class gear. What's mine do? Let's see. Disintegrate, Empire, pierce enemies with obsidian shards. Well, yeah, it's pretty cool. But little chance that I have to get on. This is what I've been doing. Not this stuff, but the other stuff.
Put your faith in the light, and all is possible. The end of the scourge draws near.
It saddens me to hear it did not work. No reason to fret, though. I have met other beings of good that may still be of aid to us.
Each of us.
The Dragon Queen, Alexstrasza, possesses magic over all life. In the past, she has used great fires to incinerate undead and rebirth fresh new life in their place. Perhaps her power might be able to save our bride and bad as well. Alexstrasza makes her home in Warmrest Temple in Dragonblight. Please go to her and humbly request her aid on our behalf.
Courage is our greatest weapon.
And since it's really, you know, not that far, and actually we're just gonna lazy ourselves there. I mean, I could, if it's just like a straight shot down, I don't feel like it right now. I really should do some of like these older ones, like the Wrathgate and stuff like that. Those were really, really good. I think they're still in the game. I mean, I don't know why they wouldn't be. Especially if it's for new players who didn't get to experience the awesomeness of the Wrathgate back in the day. Crystal Song. Just look how gorgeous that is, man. I was doing some of the Dragonflight stuff with Caligos, and one of them took me to Crystal Song. I was like, what? Something actually takes you to Crystal Song for a reason? Crystal Song, like, this whole area is like one of those places that really weren't meant to have much in it. I mean, there's quests and everything, but it doesn't have a whole lot. Just look at that from down, like up high. It looks so gorgeous. You know, the trees, they're glowing, just so nice. But then when you kind of get closer, you get this fog that shows up, and it just kind of takes away from the magic of it. You know, you see it just kind of dims, and because you got all this fog around, and I mean, it's Northrend. It's supposed to be like that. It's not like, oh, it's your computer. No, look at my frames. I'm getting 130 frames, so it's not the computer. But you can see this just how Northrend was. It's a frozen wasteland, essentially. So it's going to be very foggy, kind of off, like this weird aura to it. There's Worm Rest. I think the quest takes me like over there, like over here in this area. Like there's a battle going on, and you gotta collect the breath of fire of a red dragon, something like that. Like I said, I did this in 2008, so I did it once and only once. I'm trying to remember if that's what it was. I'm just trying to remember because, like, back then, my computer wasn't that great, so all this was, like, through foggy. And, like, this was before a mouse, so I'm doing everything with a touchpad. And... so it's just really, really different back then for me. Alex Straza, hello, mommy.
Greetings. Fair skies and
the concern is
strong
clear
winds.
Done talking? The concern is clear on your face. Please tell me what troubles you.
The red dragonflight will protect this world.
Dahlia's tears. In this dark time, I'll not be the one to abandon a champion of the light. We will need something sacred to this. Need something sacred for this to happen. And have a hope of saving your bride and brat. A remnant of a devout being that fell victim to this very same plague. Go now to the sacred soil of the passages outside my ruby dragon shrine where the battle is joined. As my ruby keepers fly down and set flames to the grounds beneath undead feet, you will witness new life grow forth. Among that life are Dahlia's tears. Bring them to me.
The balance must be maintained.
All right. And then it is over here like I think it is. Get out. There we go. Yeah. Ew. What the hell? What was that? Like, you know, there is a battle going on, so I just think it's like stuff going on like that. What was going on in here? Interesting. Oh, something fall. Huh. Well, that was easy. I remember being here for a while the last time. I remember being there for like 5-10 minutes, but like I said, my computer was not good. So the lag was terrible, the frames were terrible, the fog was kind of in the way and you couldn't see really anything.
Where there is life,
There we go.
there is hope.
Oh dear Dahlia, I do miss your stuff.
Life endures.
With Dahlia's tears and ancient magic, I fashioned you small amount of hope for your great crusader.
From pain we draw
You must
strength.
understand that cleansing the body in favor of life anew is something well within my grasp. Removing the plague of death without affecting the body, however, it's beyond the scope of my powers that I control. If this bride and brat is the beacon of light that you profess him to be, perhaps he will endure such a cleansing and thrive. But I cannot state with confidence that this is his salvation that you seek. Take it and go forth with all my blessings.
Treasure the gift you have been given.
Okay. Well, now we just fly back. And because I don't want this to go on like with the boring flying, I'll see you in a second. Hi guys. Long flight for me. Instantaneous for you. Alright, we're back. We're here, buddy. We're here. So is that little beast. You have returned yet again. Why do you risk yourself so? Sam, are you gonna are you here to comfort me? I'm probably gonna end up crying like a little baby. The boon of Alexstrasza, breath of Alexstrasza. You have gone to the Dragon Queen herself. I'm extremely grateful. Sam, don't lick my mouse. I understand the risk of cleansing, and I am prepared. Proceed. He raises his hand to you as he catches his breath. It was nearly as painful as it looked, but it was... Sam, stop, please. Sam... But it was not as if I could feel some of the corruption being burnt away from within my body. It seems the plague is not so readily bested, though. Thank you for everything you have done. Your selfless action... God, again. Every time he thanks you... my comfort cat right here. Mwah. Isn't that right, Sam? Your selfish actions have renewed my hope that there is yet a great left within this world. Heart without fear of the darkness. That darkness will prevail in my absence. Go now, go with no regrets. Getting harder. Getting freaking harder. Sam. Again, I do not get emotional with games like this. I mean, there's been very seldom times where I've played a game and actually felt emotions like this. But that's just, like I said, not knowing the backstory of what this whole thing's about. After knowing, it definitely adds perspective to it, because cancer, undeath, sometimes the cancer, or in this case, scourge, the undeath can be cleansed. In some cases, it just can't. So. Isn't that right, Sam? Yeah, he's a good boy. And now I think we're pretty much at the end of this quest. Now we go to Shattrath.
The time of the Argent Crusade is now. Do not lose faith.
Hope yet remains. The Scourge Plague is no simple foe to defeat. Alexstrasza's words suggest that perhaps we can yet save our bride and Brad from the unimaginable fate of the unliving, should we fail. But I will not give up so easily. There's yet one more path of light, and I would like to pursue. One more being who might avert this horrible fate.
Find the strength within you.
I appreciate everything you've done for us. I have one last errand for you. One last gleaming hope for Paladin. Go on. Go on then. Meow. Yeah, I know. Paladin who deserves any salvation that we can extend. Go now to Shattrath and speak to the Naru Adal. He has long been a beacon of light and powerful ally to devout paladins. Impart Bride and Brad's story and seek any aid that might be able to offer. I can't impress how important it is that you move quickly. I fear our Crusader does not have much more time in this world.
The end of the Scourge draws near.
Pretty sure there was supposed to be a portal opening up. Unless you're the portal person. Yeah. God, by the light of a loom. Praise the Titans for that. Oh God, here we go. Because this is the final part. A gentle ringing fills your head as you approach the Naru. I know why you have come. I am pleased that you have come to me. I know of Crusader... Oh. It was like, who's talking now? I know Crusader Bride and Brad, and of your travels in hope of saving him. Bride and Brad's valor has sparked remarkable selflessness in you, and that is a miracle unto itself. The light will take care of its own. I will extend my blessing to Bride and Bread, and he will not endure the corruption of undeath. I shall return you to Dalaran, and you shall turn to him. Know that I remain with you. Sam. Sam. It'd be great if I had someone over here right now. Do I... which way am I going? I think it's this way, right? Oh wait, I think it's Northrend. Yeah. Man, what are you doing? About to make love to my boot. He's like, kiss me, baby. Right, we're back. We got some help. As you approach Crusader Bride and Brad, you cannot help but notice that his skin has taken on a pale hue and his breaths are shallow. It is clear that he has little time left. You have returned. You have returned to me. I must admit, it is good to see you again. Your face renews my hope that this land will be free from Arthas's grasp soon, one day soon. I'm proud to have met you. Bride and Brad's words trail off, a dim smile on his face, as life seems to slip from him. Gentle rain fills your ears. Lead. Oh my god. Light within the darkness. Brian Red's Howard rests in the bottom of the chest, shifting slightly as the howling winds find its way in. Tyrion will desire those last remnant of the great Crusader. Chain belt of remembrance. Oh my god, this freaking quest. Oh my god. I've looked up other people to see if other people, and usually they're like a minute long, or, you know, some of them are just gameplay stuff and not actual someone playing. And if the one person does play, it's like they really don't understand what the quest is really about. Because anyone who's anyone, if you know what it's about, it does hit a lot harder. It hits a lot harder, and you will get emotional. But oh my god, this game, when it wants to be, it can be a freaking emotional roller coaster. I mean, again, few other games that I've played have done this. The Kingdom Hearts series, again, that's another great series if you want emotions to happen.
Only by working together can we succeed. Courage is our greatest weapon.
Light within darkness. He has departed, has he? I feel... What? I felt a small bit of light leave this land.
Each of us has a role to play.
Every time Tyrion talks, I have to stop. I'm glad you were able to save him from the undeath. Sam, can you wait a second? I'm trying to get emotional here. With Adal's blessing, he will know no evil in his afterlife. Well, then again, we know what the Shadowlands is like, so... Yeah, he's probably, you know, resting someplace nice and happy and... We shall take heart in his shining example and in your selflessness. Thank you for all you have done.
Do not lose faith.
Okay, that's actually not a really nice belt. What? What? Ooh, there you go. Was a Tale of Valor. Again, if you want to do it yourself, you have to go to the Argent Vanguard. Don't step on my computer, please. Sam, all I did was pick you up. Don't act like I'm killing you. All you gotta do is just go to the Argent Vanguard. There's a few quests, and when you're higher up and everything is a one hit and this and that, it doesn't take long. And then you gotta come here and finish the last bit. You'll get here, everything will be broken and scourgy, and then you just kind of just stand right here and just defeat the waves of enemies that come from right there. If you think if you think it's broken, don't worry. Arthas will kind of talk once in a while to let you know you're still on the right track. And then once you complete that, you hand in the quest, and you get the quest, that quest, and all that great stuff. So, but yeah, that was Tale of Valor, put into the game for one of the developers' brothers who had died, and if you want an emotional roller coaster yourself, go ahead and do it yourself, without my, you know, crappy reading and all that. Take the time. And I with the Naru, when they showed up, I was gonna read that, but that was gonna completely break me. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna sit here and just kind of do that, like have nothing on the screen. But play it yourself, see what happens. You get an achievement for it. So, but did you do it back in the day? Did you not? Were you like me and you skipped through all the dialogue and really wasn't understanding what was going on? Let me know. You guys know the drill. I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys.